guys, today I thought I would do a setup video of my Malden for you guys. If you're here just literally to see the setup, then you may want to skip on a little bit because I just wanted to do like a face-to-face kind of little intro first. So yeah, as you know from my video, was it a week or two ago, I did a bit of a planner chit chat. I said that I'd kind of lost a little bit of my mojo for planning and stuff like that. But I'm back and I'm in the Malden, and I discussed all of that in that video, so I'll kind of link that below in case you haven't seen that already. And I just sort of talked a bit about why I'm kind of going back into the Malden. Yeah, so I feel like I'm back, and I feel like I've got it together more, and I'm with it with my planning and all that kind of stuff, and my mojo's back, and I'm loving being back in the Malden. I don't do a setup video, planner setup video very often at all, and that is because when it comes to planning, I feel like I have planner piece, because planner piece for me is the system inside rather than the planner itself. So I don't very often do a setup video because my setup doesn't really change. My system, the way I use my planner, all that kind of stuff, it stays the same. It never changes, basically. What changes is kind of like the decoration and stuff like that, and kind of more like what I'm using inside. So really that's kind of what this video is mainly going to be showing, because if you've seen any of my other setup videos, then it's basically going to be the same kind of layout and everything. So what's the only thing that's changed is kind of decoration and stuff. So I just wanted to say that I just something fell out, that I don't really do setup videos for that reason. But it's been a while and I'm back in this baby, so I feel like I should share, feel like it's time again, and to show off my autumnal beauty that is the Filofax Malden. Okay, so I'm back in this, but I haven't really done that much with it to it, which is why I thought now is a good time to do a setup before there's too much information. I just want to show you this before we go in. My little charm, it's faded now, but it's a little white Starbucks mug with, like, I think it's supposed to be coffee in it, but I pretend it's hot chocolate because I'm not a coffee drinker. But that's just so cute. Sidetracked. So yeah. Oh yeah, that was what fell out and I picked it back up again. My sticky notes, they're like autumn leaves, and you'll see those in a couple of places where I've just hidden some personal information. So when I'm in my Malden, I do very much like to use the pockets and everything for my money and for my cards, because it's just a perfect setup to use as a wallet. And I have shown that in a video before, but I wanted to just take all the cards out for doing this video just in case. But normally I've got all my my loyalty cards and my debit card, and sorry, should I say my most used loyalty cards, which is only a couple in there because I'm not really a big fan of loyalty cards. So yeah, so the rest of the time I just have like my debit cards and stuff in there. I don't have credit cards, so just my debit cards, my coinage in there, and my notes in there. But I've taken them out for the video. So at the moment I've just got a photo of John, which, oh my god, this is ancient. This is really old, this photo, but he's really old. So so I just popped that in there. What else have I got in the pockets? Not much really. Oh, I've got a couple of paper clips, just because I like having paper clips with me, because I very much attach bits and bobs and ephemera and kind of bits and bobs like that. So yeah, I say bits and bobs a lot. When I'm struggling for what to say, I say bits and bobs. It's just the way it is. These ones I made myself using the using the badge tin pin embellishments, and just used a hot glue gun and stuck paperclip to it. I tried to do a periscope on that, but it failed miserably. And these ones came with the paperclip on them already. Yeah, so in the pocket here I have some note cards. These are gorgeous. These are from My Pretty Week. She's on Etsy, and I love these. So autumnal. A little bunny in his jumper with autumn leaves on it. It's just adorable. And then the other one's got a bear with a scarf on, and I just love these little note cards. They're just they're bigger than business card size. They don't quite fit in the your credit card slots, but they are great just for writing little notes and stuff down. They are card. They're not sticky. They're card. They're just note cards, but they're amazing, and I love them, and super cute. Okay, so then this here is technically supposed to be a page marker, but I haven't put it in the right place yet. I made it the other day. I cut it out of the oh gosh, I can't remember what the collection's called now. Anyway, it's in the shop and I just grabbed it out. So yeah, so I cut this out of paper. I'm trying to think what the collection's called now. I've got it here. Apple cider is what it's called. Yeah, so I just cut that down and made it into a page marker, because this will be keeping my place. I just need to put it in. But I love it because it says warm up, and it's got all the thermos flasks on. I love this plaid one, this 70s plaid. Absolutely love it. So yeah, that's just keeping. I love doing that. Oh yeah, I feel so good. I know, sad eh? Yeah, so there's that, which I love. Got a dashboard. I usually use my dashboards just as eye candy, and then I have, like, as you will see, I have two dashboards, and I'm a two dashboard kind of girl. I like to have one dashboard in my planner as eye candy, so that when you open the planner, that's the first thing you see. I just always have. And then I have another dashboard which I use, sort of. Sometimes I just use it again for more eye candy, because I'm kind of like that. So this is an apples one with a little girl swinging with a squirrel and a teddy bear and leaves and stuff like that. So I have an abundance of autumnal things for my planner, because autumn and winter is when I come alive creatively, yes, or come alive creatively in autumn and winter. So that's the time when I make like loads of dashboards, page dividers, paper clips, that kind of stuff, just because I'm doing more crafting, because you're inside and all that kind of stuff. So I come alive. So yes, I have my dashboard. Then moving on, I have this like credit card holder thing, and this houses the rest of my loyalty cards, like the loyalty cards I don't use very often. I rarely go to Tesco's, so my loyalty card's just in there. I do have a paper clip on the top, because I find that well, it's a good excuse to have some more cuteness in your planner, like this one. This is another one of those ones I made. It's got bundle up with scarf and mittens, which I think is so cute. But I do tend to find that the card sometimes comes out easily of the top one, not of the middle and bottom two, but of the top one. I often find it slips out, so I've just got a paper clip on there just to kind of hold it in place a bit. And also, having a paperclip on the top there means that I can easily identify where this is in my planner. Even though it's not that far in, I just go to it quicker. So again, I've taken some of the stuff out for doing this video, but you know, if you want to steal my club card number and add points to my account, then please do. So yeah, I've taken some of my cards out, and in here I've got like business cards, a photo of my godchildren, and which I've covered up with one of these autumn leaves, and some business cards that, you know, like hairdressers, John's work, that kind of stuff that I may need. So that's there. Next up, I've had this for eons. Yeah, I can't remember when I first put this in here, and it needs updating really. I always think if you're out and about and stuff, I always think it's really good to have an emergency contact information on you, and all that. So it's just got my name and my email address and telephone number. My allergies that I've got, I have a few in there, but I'm allergic to certain medications. So if I was in a car accident or something and I couldn't talk, God forbid, then it would be really nice to know, because I'm actually allergic to morphine. So if I was to be given morphine, that would not be good. So I'd try and like to have, you know, if I'm out and about and stuff. So I've got my allergies, any medication that I take, which is just asthma stuff, but it's good to know. And then in case of emergency, I've got my emergency contact details on there. I think it's a good thing to have. It only takes up one page, one thin page, so I think it doesn't, you know, it's a good thing to have. Then I have got birthdays and anniversaries, and this needs updating actually. I think someone, yes, someone was born. So I've got it on piece of card, just with the months on, and you know, the date and people's birthdays. The reason I do that is because I often change planners quite a lot, and I wouldn't want people's birthdays to get missed or forgotten, you know, not included if I was switching inserts in a planner and stuff. So I figured that if I've got it written down separately, then I've always got it to refer to, and it's on card, so that it's a bit more durable. So that was January to June, and then July to December. And I did actually muck it up. I put November and December wrong way round. So this does need updating at some point. Yeah, and I just printed it on the back of Pattern's scrapbook card. Then I have another dashboard. This dashboard has sticky notes on it. See, it's being functional is my excuse. Who needs an excuse for another dashboard? This one, I love this one. It's I got last year through the post. I had some spam come through. And it was like a retail, like a housing agent's, estate agent's leaflet, and it had this really gorgeous photo on it. And so I cut it down and I made it into a dashboard, and it's one of my favourite ones. I just love it. The wood and the colours and the leaf and stuff, I just absolutely adore it. So for me, it's like any excuse to get this baby in my planner, and I'm gonna. I don't need an excuse. But it does have my sticky notes on there, which I might put on the back, because I want to be, yeah, let's put it on the back because I want to be able to see my picture. But yes, that's my excuse. It's being useful, and that's my excuse. But you know what, guys? It's your planners. So if you want to put 10,000 dashboards in, then put 10,000 dashboards in, you know. If it makes you happy and it inspires you to plan or gets your creative juices flowing, then that's only a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so moving on then. So I'm still using my inserts from Webster's Pages Colour Crush. I have a whole year's worth, so makes sense to just carry on using them so as not to waste them. So I've popped them in. I haven't shared a page decoration blog post in a while. With the bandeau, I was also using it as a journal, and because the space on it was so big, I was also using it as a journal, and I didn't really, I kind of shared on Instagram some of the little snippets, but I hadn't done a whole week spread for a while, so I can't remember when the last time I did a page decoration. So I'm kind of, sometimes I decorate in advance, sometimes I decorate as I go. It just really depends on what mood I'm in, how much is going on that week, all that kind of stuff. As I said to you, I do love autumn, and I do have quite a few autumnal things. So I used these little foxes with toadstools and wood and stuff, which I absolutely loved him. This, I'll take that out. So yeah, so that's kind of like what my spread, you know, my week's looking like. Just to say that my Filofax, I have two planners. It was the bandeau, and now it's the Filofax. I use this for personal and home, and I use my Kate Spade for work stuff. Oh, I've got loads of planners. Right, so primarily I use my Kate Spade for work stuff, and also for blog and YouTube planning is what I use this for. And I found that, so this looks really empty, and that's because I'm literally only using this for home and personal. And it's really working for me to keep the two things separate. As you know, I have another Filofax on the go that I use for all my Brimbles box stuff, like all the planning around the Brimbles box. I have the Filofax, which is literally just for care information for the rabbits and guinea pigs when we go on holiday and stuff, and their vet's notes. And I have my Christmas planner, and that's it. Yeah, I'm just looking at my shelf, and that's it. So basically my everyday planners are my Kate Spade, which I'm really enjoying using still for work, and this just basically stays up on my desk. It's filthy, it's been everywhere though. Stays up on my desk. I do sometimes take it downstairs into the kitchen if I'm doing any planning, but keeping it separate is really, really working for me. So yeah, so that for business and blogging, this for home and personal, hence the fact it's quite bare and empty. Yes, so what else did I take out of here? You saw this that I'm currently using as my page marker. I was very, 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 very kindly sent last year from a YouTube subscriber. Now and then you guys are really kind and sweet and send me racks and stuff, which is just so sweet and kind of you. This lovely lady, she sent me some stickers, some autumnal stickers, and oh my god, I fell in love with them, and I couldn't bear to use them because they were just so gorgeous. And so I made a page marker out of them. So what here you've got they were on a transparent backing. So what I did is I took one of the leaves off that was here on the transparent backing, and I took the squirrel and the acorns off of another sheet and stuck them on, and I stuck a snail down the end, and the snail hung over, and then I just ran this whole thing through the laminator, and so now I've got a transparent. It's large, it is large, but it is the same size basically as the page. But it meant that I could hoard my stickers that I absolutely adore. I could hoard them and look at them all the time, because I've now got a really gorgeous page marker. It's a shame that it wasn't like double-sided, but it's gorgeous. I love it, and because it's transparent, you can see through to the next day, like in the next half of the week there. Anyway, I just love it. Absolutely love it. So I made that last year. So if you've got stickers that are on a transparent background that you can't bear to use, that you absolutely love and you want to hoard them, then just laminate them and turn them into a dashboard, or turn them into a flyleaf, or turn them into a page marker, you know, just hole punch them, cut some slits, and then turn it into a page marker. Okay, so that's like my diary section, and I've got all the way through the rest of the year in here. Then we're on to the next sections. These dividers are from last year. Paper Chase did a collection, I think it was called Dreamscape. Was it Dreamscape? Something like that, I can't remember. I don't think they do that line anymore. This I did a swap with someone. These were actually from a notebook, a spiral bound notebook, which I cut down to fit and hole punched them, and now I'm using them in my Filofax. I just really like them. They've got foxes and little hedgehogs, and just really lovely, so I just like those. And it also came with some pages which I've also cut down. So I've got the divider, the to-do list divider, and then I've got the to-do list pages, again from the same notebook. I like to have like to-do lists in here. As I said, this is for personal and home, but there's always stuff around the house that you need to do or want to do, so it's good to kind of keep a running to-do list, you know, things like need to change the I bought a new smoke detector. There's nothing wrong with our old one, it's just gone yellow, and because John decorated and painted the ceiling, the old smoke alarm is yellow and it just stands out like a sore thumb. So we bought a new smoke detector, but we just haven't installed it yet because it's not urgent, because the other one works, it's just a bit unsightly. So, you know, that's like a running to-do list kind of thing. So just like to have a running to-do list in there, and I've just got a few of those pages. And again, they've got the little foxes and the little owls on. They're just so pretty. I love them. So I've got a few. I don't keep many in here because I don't have that much, you know, on the go at the time. And I tend to find that when I've like completed a significant amount on this sheet, I shall take it out because I don't keep my to-do lists. Once it's done and gone, I tend to get rid of them. So I don't have many in there. I have a few in case I need to or want to jot stuff down, but that's it really. The next tab is, next divider is notes, and one of the reasons I love these dividers is because it fits exactly how and what I use my planner for. So I just knew it would fit my planning system really well. So got the notes tab. And then obviously I've got some note paper. Again, this was from the same collection, same notebook with little owls on. And I've also got the gridded with some kind of like a little doodly design. I like to have note paper in my planner, always do, because you never know when like an idea or something's gonna, you know, gonna hit you. You're gonna have a brain dump, fart, whatever they call it. You know, you never know when you're going to suddenly have inspiration or whatever, so I just really like to keep some note paper in my planner. And then lastly, I've got the address section, and as I said, like, I haven't sorted this out because I knew I was going to do a video, but yeah, I've got a section for names and addresses. Just like to have them handy for people that I send, you know, mail to quite a lot, and phone numbers and that kind of stuff. I like to have them really handy. So they're in there. Again, there's only a few in there because I don't need that many. I then keep, I've always done this in my planners, just left the plastic sleeve thing that comes with them. I just always leave them in. I don't really use them that much, but I just always leave them in. I think it kind of protects the last sheet a little bit and the back of your planner. But also, you never know if you're going to want to tuck a receipt or tuck something in there. And I just figure that it's not very thick. I'll just leave it in there. You never know. And again, I very rarely use it, but it's like a comfort blanket. I just really like to know that I've got a notepad there. And it's kind of nice to have something in the back just to kind of rest on. I know I have paper and notes like further back in here. But as I said, I just really like having a notepad there. Sometimes I do use it. And then I just have a pen. This one was from Paper Chase. I got this last year or the year before. It's got little owls on and I just think it's really cute, and the Malden pen loop is quite tight and quite thin, so these like thin Paper Chase pens just... This video is not sponsored by Paper Chase. So there you go, that is my setup, and it's basically sort of followed the same format for a long time. And I hope you enjoyed having a little sneaky peek at my autumnal setup in my Filofax. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.